Welcome to Lou Kellogg Stadium. We have Regis Jesuit Soccer here for you tonight. Regis Jesuit taking on the Chaparral Wolverines, the Raiders of Regis Jesuit, that is. Our first soccer game with a Raider Sports Network broadcast getting it to you tonight. Myself, along with my color man, Jaron Johnson, Jack Fate doing camera, and Patrick Carlson, the amazing Patrick Carlson doing producer. And you'll be able to see our very own Sam Stern playing tonight. We hope we get to see some action from Sam Stern, Jaron. We can't wait to see it.
Oh, can't wait.
What do you think of this Raiders team, Jaron, coming into this game? And a great start for the Raiders.
Well, yeah, technically undefeated, only have a tie to Grandview. Doing a great start. Led by some senior forward Casey Mikowski, doing a great job. Had a hat trick last game. And then we also got captain of the team, Brady Murphy, defenseman. Really good presence in the defense, in the backfield. Doing a great job this season.
You said it, Jaron. Forward senior Casey McCloskey, 5 goals already on this season through 3 games. He's been a star. He's been fun to watch. This Raiders team ranks 7th in the state, so a fast and furious start for the Raiders, looking to getting things going. Keep it up, and hopefully, Jaron, against a Chaparral team, a 1-5 team, ranked 44th in the state of Colorado. So some team you don't want to take easy. We've talked about it in football broadcasts. We've talked about it in our various broadcasts, where a team like Chaparral is a team that could end up biting. You got to be careful. A team like Chaparral could sneak in and provide you with some drama.
Yeah, I think that's in any sport. You always see the upsets. College football, any soccer, all the time. There's some lower teams that come in and put up a fight. So I would not be surprised if Chap comes in this game and puts on some pressure on the defense for the Raiders. They got some power forwards, some really good seniors on the Chap team, and it's going to be a fun game to watch, and I expect Raiders to come out fast, and they need to come out fast if they want to stay on top in this game.
You mentioned it, Jaron, starting off fast. That's the way Coach Wolf likes to say it. Coach Rick Wolf with this Regis Jesuit Raiders team. Start fast, start strong, and really work your tail off. You can outrun this team in Chaparral, and that's the momentum here. Playing at home, and you got to really use that to your advantage. And so we'll see if they do that tonight. Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on the Chaparral Wolverines. We'll have it for you next. We're going to go on a quick break. Thank you. Welcome back. Lou Kellogg Stadium, Regis Jesuit Soccer getting ready to kick it off. Just a great national anthem there, Jaron, and kicking things off. We're ready to go. We're excited. Announcing lineups here. Jaron, you want to go through this Chaparral team, read off the players, and see what we're up against tonight?
Yep, so starting off, I'm going to go over the seniors. We got senior goalkeeper Tyler Willis. He's a big body up front, doing a great job this season. We also got second-hand goalkeeper, sophomore Colton Henderson. Tyler Stafford, who is a captain on this team, junior, number 2. Be looking out for him. And the other captain on this team, number 11, Alexander Brazeau. He's a senior. So those are some key players on this team to look out for. Should be a great game.
For the Raiders, Jaron, going through the lineup quickly, you have junior Trey Tomlin, the keeper. He's outstanding. Standing there at about 6'3", I want to call it. He's just a big guy. He's great. John Kerpansky playing defense, the senior. He's a leader, a captain, a great player as well. Luke Galon, the senior as well, the defender. Braden Murphy, another senior defense. So, Jaron, a lot of seniors on this Raiders team, a lot of expertise, a lot of players playing at a high level, ready to go for this year, excited to give it all in their last season. That includes Nick Dermer, as you see, running out. Nick Dermer's just a great player.
Yeah, Nick Dermer actually suffering an injury yesterday during practice, broke his wrist, but still going to be out there.
He's playing midfield, so because he's not a keeper, he won't need those hands. So luckily for Nick Dermer, he'll be able to play tonight. As we see our very own Sam Stern from the Raider Sports Network getting announced there. Excited to have him out there tonight.
Yeah, senior heavy team this year, doing a great job, performing well, and expect this team to go far this year. Super talented, 2 great captains in Braden Murphy and Eli Hill. Just great job. Coach Wolf really excited about this team. They've been performing very well against some high-performing teams.
I couldn't agree more, Jaron. You're looking at a team headed by a lot of seniors. We've mentioned them already. A forward group led by Brendan O'Toole, Casey McCloskey, we've already mentioned him. 5 goals already this year. Just so much talent on this team. We talked about Sam Stern, Nicholas Correa, just forwards galore in this team. And you got a lot of goal scorers, you got a lot of defenders, and a lot of talent on this team, Jaron. A lot of guys willing to step up, and that's why you see an undefeated team as well. As Trey Tomlin, the last player out there, he's pumped, ready to go, starting this game out at keeper, and we're excited too, Jaron. We'll get back to you in just 1 minute for the start of this game, and we're excited. Thank you. We're back with you, ready for kickoff here. We're pumped. We're ready to go. Raiders getting ready to kick it off here. It's going to be the visiting Chaparral team, the Wolverines, kicking it off now. Raiders looking to get it started early, as you mentioned, Jaron. Get on the board first, play some defense, and hopefully lock this game up against a beatable team in Chaparral.
Yes, and right off the bat, like we've been talking, Casey McCloskey, number 10. Look for him as the game has started.
Pass out wide there. Raiders already applying pressure early. An early steal there from J.P. Pack. Up there for Luke Galan. Galan looking for Eli Hilt. Back to Pack. Pack making guys miss. Oh, look at Pack go. J.P. Pack. Pass it out wide for Eli Hilt. Nice little give and go there at the through ball. And a great ball in for Brendan O'Toole in front of the goal. O'Toole with the shot. It's blocked.
Look for that all night. Raiders, they have great vision of the field, able to get that ball inside. You're going to be a lot of shots on the goal, challenging this keeper.
Well put, Jaron. Brendan O'Toole already getting on the board with his first shot there. It was deflected wide, but you love to see it, getting the shots going early for the Raiders. Casey McCloskey controlling the ball. Great work with possession. A through ball there for Alex Billings, just a little too hard there, but he likes the idea. You'll see plenty of those through balls all night tonight. Those seem to be a favorite of Coach Rick Wolf, those along with the give and goes. The ball steered wide there by Chaparral. Finally getting some possession as their own. Excuse me, Jaron, go ahead.
I'm loving the pressure already. Even the forwards putting that pressure on that Chap defense, making them pass the ball. With this pressure, they're definitely going to make some mistakes, and right there we get a turnover already.
Sam Story can't get anything going there. It's back to Chaparral. Number 10, Justin Litton-Smith. He passes it up. Oh, and a nice give and go. There's a through ball there. Trying to get it to the forward there, unable to. Trey Tomlin getting his first hands on the ball, Jaron. Looking for Casey McCloskey. Look at that speed. Here he goes. Ball just steered wide. Good job there by Chaparral. It's going to go out for a Chaparral throw.
Great opportunity there. Casey showing his speed right up the middle, but just a little bit too much and not fast enough, but a great opportunity again. Raiders looking great. They definitely look like the stronger team so far.
That's right, Jaron. Applying plenty of pressure. So far, possession has been dominating by the Raiders. Chaparral trying to get something going, working out of the back. Another steal there. It's Alex Billings. Billings looking for McCloskey. Look at that ball by McCloskey. Looking for Brendan O'Toole. Here he goes. It's going to go out for a Raiders corner kick, the first of the game. Nice work there, Jaron, by Brendan O'Toole. Getting the ball down and giving a great opportunity for the Raiders. Their first corner kick of the game here, trying to set up the play and get on the board first.
Yes, the overall skill of this Raiders team is unbelievable. Just their footwork, and it really looks like a team because they can just, the touches on the ball, very clean as Casey looks to get this corner kick going.
You talked about it, Jaron, as the Raiders looking to kick it off here. It's Casey McCloskey. Great corner kick there. It's put in. Oh, it's just off the bar there. Braden Murphy, the defender, coming up, and just a little too much on that one, but what an opportunity there for the Raiders. Steered wide, and another corner kick chance for Casey McCloskey and the Raiders.
You said a great opportunity. Raiders already having, I'm counting that's the fourth opportunity to get a ball on net, just really coming out strong.
Look for Braden Murphy again here. They're trying to find him. Oh, shot, score! Great goal there. It's Luke Galan, number 4, coming up big with the header on the corner kick, and the Raiders strike first, Jaron. 1-0 Raiders on top of this Chaparral Wolverines team.
Yes, great job by the Raiders utilizing that corner kick opportunity. So close on the first one to finally capitalize on that second opportunity. Great job, coming out with some speed. We know Coach Wolf likes to come out with a lot of energy, and that's what the Raiders are doing so far. Let's see if they can keep on adding to this 1-0 lead already early in this first half.
That was the senior Luke Galan, the defenseman, coming up with his second goal in as many games, 2 games. And so for Luke Galan, getting on the board early, and you love to see it, Jaron. The Raiders striking first, and that's got to be what you wanted if you're Coach Rick Wolf and this Raiders team.
Yes, any team that scores first in a game already has that momentum, which is key to continue to perform.
The Raiders flying out there, getting a steal. Wanting a call there. Might have been a hold. Nothing called, though. For the Raiders, just strong energy right out of the gate, just applying pressure and just frightening the Chaparral team, Jaron. And another throw now for Alex Billings, just around the 30-yard line. Billings looking for McCloskey. Great control in the touch. Going to go out for another Raiders throw. And yep, that'll be Raiders. That's what we thought. Now, Jaron, we've we've talked about it earlier already on this broadcast. The Raiders have already dealt with plenty of adversity this season. They started down against Mullen in their previous game, down 2-0, and came back to win that one 4-2 on goals scored by Casey McCloskey, who scored the winning goal. And he's been clutch this season already. He's been just a leader for this Raiders team among other players like Luca Long. You've already seen scored as the ball goes out there for a goal kick now for Chaparral, the first we see tonight. So for this Raiders team, Jaron, you talk about a team already dealing with adversity. They've already played against a strong, capable team in Grandview who we could see go very far, and we could see them again in the playoffs. So you've seen them play teams that are strong, some teams that are not quite as strong, and some teams that have given you the adversity and the test that you want. So what do you make of this team so far?
I really just love the work that they put in. They don't give up, even when they're down. And they know they have the talent. It's just putting in that work and that extra effort to come out on top in the end. Mullen had the capability to put that game away, but Raiders just showed how good of a team they really are to put them through and winning that game 4-2.
That's right, Jaron. The ball's now on the Chaparral side for a throw-in. It was the hustle there, a forward Casey McCloskey again. He's already come up big tonight. Galan being pressured and gets taken away, but here's McCloskey now, Jaron, getting the pressure on the ball and forcing it out. So for Casey McCloskey, already making plays. We saw the corner kick that was well executed. He got an assist for that one. So for Casey McCloskey, already making his presence known on the field tonight.
Yes, and when these key players come out strong right off the bat, it just really shows how strong this Raiders team is. We love any sport if a top player can come out playing like this. Great opportunities.
Let's see if the Raiders can get ahead on this one now. Trying to throw the ball into the box. Here we go. It's a beautiful throw. Back in. Goal! Scored there.
Look at that.
By the Raiders.
Throw.
What a throw in and a goal. It's Braden Murphy there. With Eli Hilt bringing the ball down. What a goal there by the Raiders.
You said it. Great throw in. Getting it all the way to the box and heading it in is Braden Murphy. Already 2-0. Raiders coming out top. A lot of momentum. Looking great so far.
Perfectly executed by the Raiders, as you mentioned, Jaron. Just a throw-in, just a typical throw-in that goes for the goal, and you love to see that tonight. Braden Murphy getting on the board early, and it's 2-0 Raiders to start this game over the Chaparral team. Nice and early. Great start for the Raiders, and you love to see that, so now it's time to play some defense. Once again, applying pressure on the Raiders. Trying to see if they can work their way around a steal. Chaparral, the Wolverines team, has got nothing going so far. Trying to get something going there with the through ball, but nothing happening. The stingy Raiders defense coming up strong there. See that a lot tonight from players like Luca Long. You already see him score a goal on one side, so he can do it on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. It's going to go out for a Raiders throw. Now, Jaron, we didn't get to talk a lot about this Chaparral team. They're ranked 44th in the state. They've had some tough games this season, but they've worked hard. Here comes the Raiders. Just off the line. Great save there by the keeper. For the Raiders, what an opportunity there. It was Josh Dermer, the midfielder, the sophomore, getting his first action on a one-on-one with the keeper. A great stop there by the goalie, though, for Chaparral. That was Tyler Willis there. Great stop by the senior. So looking back at this Chaparral team as they have the ball. Nice little through ball there. Taking it wide. See if they can get a cross in. And it will be. So Chaparral now with their first corner kick opportunity of the game.
And a little bit about Chap real quick. They are a very young team. Don't have a lot of experience, but the captains on this team really are doing a great job of growing this leadership and creating a team for later on in the future. Really a rebuilding year for them. I expect them to be very well in the upcoming years.
The corner kick. Poorly executed, but a poor clearance there by J.P. Pack. Goes right back to the Chaparral team with an opportunity. Great closing defense by the Raiders. Applying the pressure. Nothing going there for Chaparral. That's not what you want for the Raiders. Trying to work it up. Back on their own side now. J.P. Pack with it to Alex Billings. And a big clearance there by Tanner Scarth. Looking for Bennett O'Toole. Look at that speed. One-on-one with the keeper now. O'Toole. Making the keeper miss. Oh, my goodness there, Jaron. Wow. Sam, Sam would be on the broadcast talking about the basketball agility move there, Jaron. I can already hear Sam now on this broadcast talking about that one, folks. What a move there by Brendan O'Toole, just juking the defender out and breaking his ankles, as they like to say. And
not just the defenders, the goalkeeper. And as a former goalkeeper, Jake, you know you don't really want to come out on that ball. Just a mental mistake there by the Shap keeper. Definitely he's going to learn a lesson on the film and looking back at that one. Don't want to come out of the box on a one-on-one that far out.
That's right, Jaron. You got to be careful, especially as a keeper against a guy like Brendan O'Toole, the speed coming out, and you really, really got to be careful against Brendan O'Toole. And we saw Brendan O'Toole there with a big opportunity there. He couldn't capitalize, but just the shifty moves, and we love to see that from Brendan O'Toole. And that's where he works his hardest. Been in this program now a few years, and the forward. He's been called undersized, among other things, but he's taken all those things just down, taken them into account, and just worked his butt off for this Raiders team, and been one of the leading goal scorers over his time at Regis. Worked hard here.
Yeah, and as we see that, it's actually a great defensive effort. Coming back all the way from midfield, Shap was able to stop that ball from being crossed in on a wide open net.
But Jaron, it looks like early in this game the Raiders' speed has just gotten to this Chaparral team. They have not been able to stop it up until that point. So for the Raiders already just capitalizing on their speed, that these through balls as well have proven to be just amazing for the Raiders so far.
Yes, Raiders have a lot of speed, and if you have speed, you can do anything with that, especially with those through balls. Being able to outrun the defender, great upper hand for the Raiders.
Eli Hilt working hard there, shielding the defender and going out for a throw. And great play by Eli Hilt there, the senior, the wise play there. And look at that move. And a little push there at the end by Casey McCloskey. He's unhappy about that one. Look at J.P. Pack now with the move. Back to McCloskey. McCloskey making one miss. McCloskey, let's see if he can find someone now. It goes wide, but it goes to Alex Billings. Billings trying to keep it in. He will. Back to McCloskey. McCloskey making defenders miss. Look at him go. The shifty Casey McCloskey. Let's see if they can find Brendan O'Toole. They won't, and it's going to go out for Chaparral.
A little bit of miscommunication there between Casey and his teammate on the outside, but great job of getting those opportunities already, keeping the ball on, putting the pressure on the defense throughout this first half.
Coach Wolf now telling Casey McCloskey to keep his cool. He knows that the senior is under a lot of pressure as a senior and a leader of this team. He's got to be at his best at all times, and he's been at his best so far tonight, Jaron. Going out for a Raiders throw. Good work there by Casey McCloskey. Alex Billings now to throw it in. No, it'll be Tanner Scarth now.
Looks like they're getting set for another long throw, and we saw that it worked for them on this last opportunity. Let's see what they can do on this one.
Scarth now trying to get a long throw in, back into the box, just like they did earlier. Another chance for the Raiders. Beautiful throw by Scarth. It's in the box. Header out by Chaparral. Casey McCloskey trying to working hard. It's going to be the call on Casey McCloskey. So it's going to go the way of Chaparral. For the Raiders, you want to see the aggressive nature. It's come out already from Casey McCloskey. You love to see the aggressiveness, and hopefully that continues on this season. You don't want to see a timid team in this Raiders offense. And that's a nice stop there by number 19 for the Raiders.
Josh Dermer doing a great job.
Here comes Chaparral back the other way. They want an opportunity. And just too much on that ball, Jaron. Smothered that one a little bit too much. Now, Jaron, we talked about this Chaparral team, 1-5. They opened the season with losses to Lakewood and Grandview, followed by Eagle Crest and Castleview. They got their first win in overtime against Mountain Vista, it looked like. Mountain Vista, 2-1. And so this team is 1-5 now. They've struggled this year, but they're looking to get things back going, and no better way to do that against this Raiders team. But not a great start for this team if that's what they're going for. And look at these passes by the Raiders, looking for Eli Hilt.
It's going to be offside.
Offside,
yeah. But that win over Mountain Vista, knowing Mountain Vista has had a lot of strong teams in the soccer program, especially their girls soccer, having Mallory Pugh, U.S. women's soccer player on that team. They have some great programs, so that's a strong win over that. It shows that they do have some talent on this team.
Well said, Jaron. As Chaparral working now, as you mentioned, trying to get something going. They haven't been able to do so. Braden Murphy looking to clear it. Alex Billings will. Billings just a sky-high kick, and that's what you do on defense, Jaron. You don't take the risk. You just get the ball out, you kick it out, and as they like to say in soccer, when in doubt, kick it out. Good job there by Alex Billings. Raiders defense now got to step up. Look at Braden Murphy go. Oh, man. 3 defenders missed now. Right back to him in the give and go. Oh, just a little too much there by Brendan O'Toole, but Galan gets it off to Eli Hilt on this left side. Hilt with the nice ball there. Look at the speed.
Josh Dermer.
He's not offsides. See if he can get a cross in. Deflected there. O'Toole looking to get the ball back for the Raiders, and he will. Back in the hands of the keeper, Tyler Willis for the Chaparral Wolverines team. He's already been tested multiple times.
You can kind of start to see the energy of this game shift a little bit to more of neutral. Regis coming out hot at the beginning as he get
Josh Dermer pushing the back there. Yeah. Thank you. Good call there by the officials.
Yes,
a little late, but a good call there nonetheless.
I was a little worried that I wasn't going to call that one. It was straight in the back.
I was as well, as Josh Dermer just doing the possession there, a couple headers and regaining it and drawing the foul. So for the Raiders now, you draw them into the box. You get as many players in there as you can. As Braden Murphy he has a leg, Jared. He has a strike of a leg, so he can kick this right in the box and hopefully an opportunity. As they look for Johnny Kerpansky. Kerpansky's got speed on the outside, and he's going to draw a corner kick. So for Kerpansky, a nice job there. They went short instead of going long with the kick. So now it'll be another corner kick for the Raiders.
50% on the corner kicks. Let's see if they can get that percentage up and put another one in the back of the net.
Casey McCloskey, going to take it. His 3rd of the game. We've already seen one score, as you mentioned. It was Luke Galan earlier with the head. Back in, it's a nice ball. Just cannot be accomplished there by the Raiders, but look at Brendan O'Toole making it work on the outside. Unable to cross it in as the Raiders. Tanner Scarth on the outside there. Scarth, one of the few coaches' sons on this Raiders team, and he works his butt off in practice and games as well. Scarth is a junior, been on the program for a few years and a leader of this team as well as he throws the ball in. A nice throw there by Tanner Scarth right in front of the goal. Oh, just a blast there. Eli Hilt, sky high over the goal, and that one's into the parking lot, Jaron.
Winding up for that one, just going for the wrong post on that one.
Jordy De La Torre would have been proud of that one, let's say that, Jaron.
Yes, he would.
Kicker of this Regis Jesuit football team as the Raiders are taking on Mullen in their homecoming game tomorrow. Football team, be sure to watch that. We'll have it for you, Raider Sports Network. So now we got the Chaparral versus Raiders playing soccer. 2-0 Raiders up early in this game.
The football team's been fun to watch this year. So a lot of talent. Talking to a lot of them, they're thinking they're going to go pretty far in postseason. Let's see if they can keep it up. Along with our soccer team, have a lot of opportunities for Regis.
You mentioned it. Here comes Casey McCloskey on the outside, making a defender miss. Here comes Casey McCloskey. Nice pass. Just hit wide there by Josh Dermer. But for Casey McCloskey, the confidence levels have to be up right now. You've already had several assists in this game. You've got 1 assist, and you've got plenty of opportunities, plenty of shots on goal. Applying the pressure, and just nothing going on right now for Chaparral, Jaron. The momentum all in the Raiders' hands. A few headers there, and a nice one there. Look at the strong header there. Here comes the Raiders, 2-on-1 opportunity. O'Toole can't get anything going there. And nice defense there by Chaparral. But it's going to go right back to the Raiders, Jaron.
If you start looking at a lot of these shot players, they're already getting frustrated early in this game, and for Raiders, you want to start utilizing that frustration because Chap's going to start making a few mental mistakes.
That's right, Jaron, as you see Billings with it. Trying to work it around the back. This passing of this Raiders team is key to their run this year. They want to go far in the playoffs, and that all comes with passing. One of the top teams in the state at give and goes, and you see it right there. Look at the passing. Here comes Golan. Oh, man. We were looking for the call there, Jaron, and we got one. Just, wow.
Didn't even go for the player, the ball. He just went straight for the player. Thankfully, he gets up on that one in the yellow card.
As you said it, Jaron, the yellow card comes out there. It was the senior Johnny Kerpansky. It was not Nick Dermott. It was the senior Johnny Kerpansky with the speed working there, and he draws the yellow card. So well done there by the Raiders. So now the Raiders are going to get a free kick. It's going to be Casey McCloskey, the senior captain, taking this kick. As we mentioned, he already has 5 goals this season. As we've seen goals tonight already from Luke Galan and Braden Murphy, the 2 seniors of this team, 2 of many.
Yes, team stacked with upperclassmen, and you love to see that, and that, especially with the program building as much as it is. JV won 6-0 already today, and Varsity put in on the same show tonight.
That's right, as Casey McCloskey. See if this is a pass or a shot, Jaron. I'm taking the odds on the shot here. Casey McCloskey just has a banger of a shot here, and he can kick it anywhere he wants, left, right, bottom, down, anywhere he wants. So let's see what he can do. Casey McCloskey, it will be a shot. Great strike on goal, and the keeper can't catch it cleanly, Jaron, and that's been an issue for Chaparral. This goalie for the Chaparral team, the senior, it's Tyler Willis. He's came on strong recently, but as a keeper, you gotta catch that cleanly. Otherwise, you got rebounds coming in and some fierce Regis forwards to strike that one in, and Brendan O'Toole among others, and Josh Dermer. So lucky there for Chaparral coming out of that unharmed, but for the Raiders now, back with it. Dominating possession so far. A throw in now for the Raiders.
Setting up another long one. These have been working well for them tonight.
Mentioned it, Jaron. It's Tanner Scar throwing the ball in. He's been great at it all night. Alex Billings, the last defender along the 40-yard line. They may need him if the ball comes back, and he can put it right back in and for a hopeful shot on goal. Here we go. Tanner Scarth, the long throw. He's going to go the other way. Chaparral now is going to get it. I think he stepped over the line there, Jaron. An awkward throw there, it looked like. So the ball's going to go right back in the hands of Chaparral. A missed opportunity there by the Raiders, to say the least, but playing great defense already, so they're fully capable. As you see, Alex Billings making a nice play on that ball, a header. Right back to Brendan O'Toole. Alex Billings has already been all over the field tonight, Jaron. He's worked his way across the field playing defense, and he'll work his way up into midfield and offense if he wants to, as McCloskey's got it. Nice pass to Brendan O'Toole. Here comes Eli Hilt. Hilt with a nice pass, but nobody's there in the middle, Jaron. It's going to be offsides on the Raiders.
Yeah, second one on Hilt already tonight. Just trying to sneak around the defender, but great opportunities. Regis having some mistakes, but they're a great team, and they learn from them.
Trainer's coming on now, an injured Raider.
Holding the back of his head is not, hopefully it's a neck injury, but do not want to see any of those head injuries. Those are not fun, as they take a long time to recover.
So this is a scary scene for the Raiders. We're going to take a quick break on the Raiders Sports Network. We'll get back to you with the details of the injury, and Raiders up 2-0 early on this Chaparral team. If you signal to me like 1 or 2 and like 1's top and 2's bottom, I can work on that. Who is that? Is that Nick Dermer? I can't tell. Who is it? Tanner Spud? No.
Luke Alon?
No, that's not Luke. Josh? No.
Yeah, but how do I get your attention to do that?
Is it Luke Alon?
Yep.
All right, ready? Is it these two? That's all. Back with you here at Luke Kellogg Stadium. An unfortunate injury. It's Luke Alon going down. He's already got a goal in this one, so a scary sight for the Raiders. He'll take a seat. Not what you want to see in this game, as you already have a 2-0 lead. Luke Alon being one of your primary goal scorers and a defender, a great defender at that, so hopefully he's all right. Raiders working around the back now. And some nice passes, Eli Hilt.
We really hope this injury is not bad, because Raiders already lost one, Nick Dermer, this week, so 2 senior injuries would not be helpful on this Raider team pretty early in the season.
Raiders now a throw in. It's Brendan O'Toole with it. He's shifty. We've mentioned it already. Let's see if they can get back in his hands. Oh, no, nice steal there by Chaparral. 2-on-2. Here we go. With speed, here they come.
And a swing and a miss on that one.
Back the other way comes the Raiders. Look at the speed there. by number 17 for the Raiders.
Shap is having these opportunities, but these simple mistakes, just simple fundamentals almost. They're passing, their touches, almost simple ball handling. They're not really there yet. So early in this game, hopefully they can click it on in their mind, get the right mindset. But if you want to win a game, you got to be pretty clean mentally.
That's Daniel Hilt on the bottom with the speed as he checked in for Luke Galon. Daniel Hilt's a midfielder, brother of Eli Hilt, the explosive senior. Raiders now applying pressure, trying to regain it. Here comes Casey McCloskey on the chase. Look at Brendan O'Toole with the speed. Wow. Jaron, you got to be careful there with Brendan O'Toole on your heels as a keeper. You probably a little worried there.
Yeah, but it was a great boot by the keeper, almost getting into the opposite 20.
Here comes JP Pack the other way. Raiders have numbers. A misfortunate pass there by Pack. Just trying to win it back. A little rhyming there, Jaron. Pack and back. You love to see it. Trey Tomlin calling keeper. It's his ball. See if he'll punt it now. He won't. Roll out to Kerpansky. Kerpansky's got speed as well, just as many as this Raiders team does. A nice ball there by Kerpansky. Trying to get it to Hilt. Daniel Hilt, that is. So thrown out for the Raiders. Alex Billings. Billings to O'Toole. Trying to get something going, the Raiders, after a quick early start, 2-0, goals by Luke Galon and Braden Murphy. Brendan O'Toole outside, just making players miss. You get used to that all night long, Jaron.
Yes, you can. So shifty with his size, and like you said, you gotta, if you're undersized as a soccer player, you gotta, or I guess in any sport, you gotta figure something else, and footwork is key to breaking some defenders' ankles and getting an upper hand when you don't have that size.
That's right, Jaron. I've had the pleasure of playing with Brendan O'Toole for a few years, and he just has some talent that you've never seen before. Folks, it's just incredible. As a big throw by the Raiders. Big throw there. And Brendan O'Toole with an opportunity. Can't get it done with the left foot. Eli Hilt is going to be called offsides. So Chaparral ball. Raiders. Quick early start to this game. We mentioned it, 2-0. Goals by Braden Murphy. Excuse me. And Luke Alon.
Already you're seeing this keeper make some little mistakes that have a big impact. On that last play, definitely should have punched that ball over the top of the net, but trying to get only one hand on it, it's really hard to do. So just simple mistakes like that, which puts the Raiders just a little bit ahead of the Shap on this
Look
young
at the pressure
team.
there. It's taken by JP Pack. Raiders back to McCloskey. McCloskey gives it away. He's not happy with that one. He wants it back. See if the Raiders can get it back, and they will. Great defensive play there. That was Johnny Kerpansky on that. Here comes Daniel Hilt. Hilt up the story. Here comes McCloskey. Casey. It's going to go out for a Chaparral throw. And two subs coming in now for this Chaparral team as well as for the Raiders. It's number 22, Nicholas Correa, the sophomore forward. Check it in now for JP Pack. Now, JP Pack, you got to be proud of his performance tonight, Jaron. He came out strong. He came out fighting. And so, JP Pack, great job tonight. Checking out early in this one.
JP Pack, just a great athlete all around. I had the opportunity to caddy for him this year. And great golfer, great athletic swing, and just overall amazing athlete.
Look at the ball there. It's Alex Billings' opportunity. One-on-one with the keeper. Just a little bit too much on that one, Jaron. Tyler Willis there. Now with the strong throw outside. He's stepped up now in this game. Could see a lead. Lot larger than 2-0 had he not been stepping up throughout this game. So for the Raiders, a great start in this one. They're dominating possession. They're dominating shots. If you trade Tomlin, Jaron, you're sitting back there in the goal thinking, where's the shots on me? And as a former goalie, I can tell you it's sometimes fun, not getting any shots on you. You're not feeling any pressure. But at the same time, Jaron, you want to be tested a little bit. You might get tested here. Here comes Chaparral with numbers. A little bit too much on that through ball, and it's right to Trey Tomlin.
Yes.
Tomlin trying to work it out with the back.
Being a top intramural goalie, I know when you don't get shots on goal, it is not fun.
Here comes Tanner Scarth. A nice ball there. Looking for O'Toole. O'Toole. Great pass there. Look at the passing there by the Raiders. O'Toole trying to regain it.
Another offsides call. Raiders struggling so far with this offsides. Got to clean it up a little bit so they can capitalize on the opportunities that they keep getting.
We're seeing the youth step up tonight. It's Daniel Hope, the sophomore midfielder. Nicholas Correa, the sophomore forward, number 22, stepping up. O'Toole with it. Out to McCloskey. Here comes Casey. One-on-one with the goalie. Casey sliding in and... Oh, my goodness. Just off of net. Casey McCloskey doing everything he can to get that one in.
A little shaken up on that play as they both slid into each other. Feet first, but I hope he doesn't get a card for that. They're both... I mean, he tried pulling away from the goalie. Obviously, I know safety is key, but ref just has to shake hands.
The two seniors shaking hands. Good sportsmanship there. Both not meaning harm on that play. Casey McCloskey looking for the goal, and sometimes that gets the best of you. The keeper looking for the save, so two players just wanting the ball. It's who wants it more. And Raiders now trying to regain it back. Chaparral trying to get something going, Jaron. It's been just a whole lot of nothing for them tonight. McCloskey, the pressure, unable to get it. Here comes Chaparral. He's looking for the long ball. He points. Poor pass there. Eli Hilt with the steal. Now a throw in for the Raiders.
The Chaparral team having the ball in possession, they're not taking care of it, and a little bit of pressure on the goalie. But if you want to put some shots on net, you can't wait for those lucky opportunities. You got to have some protection of the ball, and they're just not doing a good job tonight.
That's to the keeper there. Back to Tyler Willis. Willis, one of his first punts of the game there. It's a winder. Tanner Scarth clearing that out. Back to the Raiders. Here comes McCloskey. Let's see if he can get something going. Good job there by the Chaparral player.
Really hard to see who these shot players are. Very light numbers on the back, so we apologize.
For the Raiders, some good news. Luke Gallan running around on the sideline, probably hoping he can get back in this game. Hope he's all right. He's drinking some water. I think he's going to come back in this one.
Hopefully it's just a simple neck injury and nothing to the head.
He looks okay, getting directions on the sideline there from Scarth. Penny in his hand, ready to go. Big throw there by the son, Tanner Scarth, son of his dad. Raiders applying pressure. Here comes Chaparral. Now, Jaron, this Raiders team staying nice and composed on defense. And, you know, goalie coach Garrett Laura loves to see that. Working it out from the back is Trey Tomlin. Trying to get something going here. Here comes Casey McCloskey. Through ball there. Here we go. Here comes Daniel Hilt. Hilt with a nice move on the outside. Here he goes. Nice pass in for O'Toole. O'Toole. Here he goes, O'Toole. One-on-one with the goalie. Great save there by the keeper. Tyler Willis making an incredible save there, and that's not easy with the speed of Brendan O'Toole.
No, it is not. Great opportunity for the Raiders, but even better save there by Tyler Willis.
Sometimes you just got to give it to the keeper there. As Brendan O'Toole, the speedy guy, checking out. Luke Gallan checking back in. So Brendan O'Toole doing a great job tonight. Spark of energy for this team. He always brings it in. Excellent job tonight by Brendan. Throw in now to Hilt. Hilt shielding the defender. Strategy used in soccer to keep the ball away from the opponent. Works well in the Raiders' favor there as Alex Billings will get the throw. Gallan trying to get open. Throw into Nicholas Correa. Here comes Daniel Hilt trying to get a cross in. Nice job there. Garnering the throw in, it looks to be. Here comes Tanner Scarth now, and he's got an arm, Jaron. We've seen it already. You almost reminds you of a quarterback. He can throw the ball far. Obviously, not a conventional football throw, as Jack Fader Cameron says, the next Nico Markiel. I don't know about that one, Jack. Has to learn to throw it a different way. So Jack Fader, very conventional guy. He's having fun tonight. Big throw there by Tanner Scarth.
Everyone holding their breath every time this Raider team tries to put the ball in the net.
Braden Murphy with a long header there. Loses it. But Alex Billings, once again, coming up big for the Raiders. Keeping it nice and calm in the back. Trey Tomlin, not much work tonight. Poor ball, though. Goes to the Chaparral team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Luke Gallan's feeling great. He just put a shoulder into that person, knocked him on his back. He's back in the game, ready to go.
You love to see that, Jaron. As approaching 8 minutes in this first half. Raiders up 2-0. Goal scored by Luke Gallan, as we talked about, and Braden Murphy. Eli Hild, I think he lost the ball in the sun, even though there's no sun out there, Jaron.
Some bright lights.
That's right. These stadium lights can really get you.
Yes, they can.
Birds chirping.
It's just a perfect night for a soccer game. Homecoming week for the Raiders, and couldn't ask for better weather.
Look at the pressure there from the Raiders. The ref says play on there. Tumbling to the ground there. The Raiders are going to get the call.
No, the ball was even in the area, and the shot player, maybe a little angry, just pushed him straight in the back.
Daniel Hilt going to the ground there. He's all right, luckily. For the Raiders, Jaron, starting off strong. Now you're hoping to get some momentum back on your side. You've held the ball for most of this game. You've had possession, and now you're looking to get another ball in the net, another goal in this game, and extend your lead to 3-0.
Yes, even though the game and the pace of play has slowed down a little bit, you can still tell that the Raiders are such a skilled team. Doing a great job protecting the ball. They had a few mental errors here and there, but for the most part, still having those opportunities, just not capitalizing on them at 100%.
Krapansky trying to get something going outside to Billings. Billings looking for somebody. A nice pass there by Alex Billings. Here's the sophomore with it now. That was number 22, Nicholas Correa. Outside, here's Hilt. Hilt.
Oh, that's a questionable call on that one. Raiders, again, offsides, that's a big thing I'm noticing tonight. You can't have throw away those opportunities to put some more points on the board.
You said it, Jaron. That could be a focus of this second half, as Coach Rick Wolf will probably tell his team, stay on sides. You don't need to probably get too aggressive. You know you can score on this team, so that's when you start going off sides a little bit. You really think you can get it going. So Raiders now trying to get the ball back. Gallan with a nice header there. Nico Carrera with it. Back to Gallan. Luke already has one goal tonight. Trying to tack on another one. He's playing some defense now. He's a defender, but he'll come up and play midfield and offense as well. He's already put one in. Look at the moves there by Casey McCloskey, making defenders miss.
What?
Luke Gallan now with a nice defensive play, and I thought he got all ball there, Jaron, as Gallan gets called for the penalty, or helping the player up, so good sportsmanship there by Luke.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. You love to see that. Raiders, any sport, I think Regis really tells us to be men with and for others. Always helping everyone on and off the field.
Thanks for that message, Jaron.
Anytime.
Brendan O'Toole now, looking to make a difference at the forward position. Chaparral with a big strike there. Trey Tomlin getting his claws on that ball. His first time in a launch of a punt there. Looking for McCloskey. McCloskey with a nice control. And a great pass there.
Oh.
Here comes 22, Nicholas Carrera. Shot! Just wide of the goal. He wants that one back. Wow. Nico Carrera. Just an absolute strike there. Making the goalie, Tyler Willis, miss. Just wide of the net.
Even though he missed, Coach is so happy with that shot selection. Great opportunity. Unable to capitalize, but So close.
Casey McCloskey now getting a rest. He's already played a great game thus far. Josh Wells checked in the game. Raiders now with numbers. A nice shot there. Look for the rebound. Hill, score! Oh, and they're going to call offsides, Jaron.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Again, the Raiders shooting themselves in the foot. Pleading a case. That was not offside, but with how many offsides they had tonight, I'm sure the refs is just starting to see it more and more. I'd count that one I'd count that one in my book.
These Raiders coaches just furious at that call, to say the least, Jared, and they wanted that one back. They had actually changed it to 3 goals on the scoreboard, and they take it off. Just nearly a goal there from the Raiders. And
yeah, even the parents, I hear them talking down below, and they're not happy with that one. But you know what? No one is perfect, but a little disappointing.
Let's see if that sparks some confidence now in this Raider team. Daniel Hilt there on the goal. He wanted it back. Here comes Luke Galan now. Galan with a nice pass. It's Nico Carrera. Carrera trying to regain it. Here comes Chaparral. Oh, and look at that move there. Oh, my goodness, Jaron. Josh Dermer. Nico Carrera looking for Galan. Galan, let's see if he gets a shot on goal. There it is. What a save there.
You can definitely tell
Tyler
that the
Willis.
Momentum has switched yet again, and Raiders getting more and more opportunities. Coming to the end of the first half.
Tyler Willis just being absolutely pummeled with shots in this game, Jaron. Raiders stepping up and shooting the ball just excellent. If they had just a little bit more accuracy, we could see this score jacked up to 4 or 5-0. But for the Raiders, still nonetheless a great start. You're dominating time of possession. You're dominating goals. And Casey McCloskey there. Brendan O'Toole. Look at that pass there, Nico Carrera. Just off the line there.
This technique for the Raiders is fun to watch. When a team is good, you just enjoy watching them. And these touches that they're getting on the ball is just really impressive at the high school level.
Chaparral now just shut down there by Tanner Scarth. Here comes Brendan O'Toole. Oh my goodness, Jaron. O'Toole drawing the foul, but that one you want to have back if you're the Raiders. O'Toole, so much green space in front of him. All he had was the keeper to beat, and a yellow card now called. But for the Raiders, Jaron, that's one of the ones you want to play on.
Yeah, I think he's almost given the yellow card just because how upset the Regis coaches were. That's unacceptable.
And they have the right to be upset, Jaron.
Yeah.
A blown opportunity there. It should have been a shot on goal there for Brendan O'Toole. And there's the red card coming out now. So for Chaparral, they're losing a player now. They'll have 10 players on the field now. The Chaparral coach now is losing his mind, Jaron, to say the least. He's chirping.
Yeah, and I'm sure the player was talking a little bit back to the ref, and something has to be said because that's not a red card. But I wonder what he said to the ref, and I'm sure the ref and the coach are going to have a talk about this one.
So a red card now on the Chaparral team. That means they lose a player for the rest of the game. It's now 11-on-10. The Raiders have the advantage. Already up 2-0 in this game.
Yes, and as a rugby player, we have the same card system, and when you're down a player, it is not easy, especially when you're playing a team that's better than you.
That's right, Jared, and that means he'll now have to sit out an extra game. I believe that's number 16, Jaron, but to be honest with you, it's hard to see with these white jerseys tonight.
Yeah.
We're having problems all night long.
I don't know whose idea it is to put white on white. Those don't really, they go too good together.
Yeah, white on white, Sharon. I don't see that too often. That's an easy way for you to spill some pizza sauce on the jersey, so hopefully no pizza sauce tonight as the officials are talking to the Chaparral coaches. So, Jaron, what do you make of this Raiders start so far?
Are they going to kick him out?
Just under 3 minutes left in this game. They might kick out the coach, as Jaron mentioned, but what do you think of the start so far from the Raiders?
Raiders, look, they came out strong, put in 2 points on early in this game, but it looks like the coach has been kicked out as he's walking off. But Raiders had the momentum throughout this game, having some offsides penalties that really have almost made the opportunities go away. Raiders doing a good job, though, still finding the opportunities, just need to start capitalizing on them. Shap, though, they're struggling a little bit just overall mentally. Their techniques are not there, and throwing the ball away when they have opportunities to get breaks down the field.
That's right. So now for the Raiders, an opportunity here, a free kick, just under 3 minutes, plenty of time to still tack on another goal in this game, make it 3-0.
Still 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in this first half, and just wonder, what are these coaches feeling? As a little bit of tension there. You started to see it as players started falling on the ground, but a red card, it's not really common that you see those. This play's about to get ready to go.
That's right, Jaron. Now the Raiders have a player advantage in this game along with a 2-goal advantage, so a huge advantage now for the Raiders. We'll see if they can capitalize on it now. Braden Murphy now with the free kick about the 34-yard line. Nice driven ball near the goal. Great shot there by the Raiders. It just steered wide. What a save there.
Oh,
another
man.
shot.
Another
save.
Call.
Another offsides call.
Man, I'm just not seeing what this ref is seeing. I understand a few of those calls on Eli earlier in this game, but that one, there's a defender almost in the net, and he still called offside, so questionable call again.
We got to give it to Tyler Willis, though, there. Another nice save for Chaparral. He's keeping him in this game, Jaron. He's already made some excellent saves. You got to be unhappy for this Raiders team. There's several calls on you, offsides, and just numerous penalties being called on you. There, look at that pressure there from Alex Billings. Here comes Dermer, Josh Dermer, to Scarth. Scarth, playing back to Murphy. Murphy steering it wide for Karpansky. Karpansky, nice move there, and he's tripped up. That'll be a call. Just under 2 minutes now, trying to speed it up a little bit. Out wide for Hilt. Trying to find Luke Galon. Unable to, just steered wide on the header there by Chaparral. Nice defensive effort there.
It's going to be Regis' ball. Another long throw-in opportunity here. As you know, the quarterback skills are coming out.
That's right. Here's Tanner Scarth again. He's already done a great job at this throw-in so far in this game. See if he can make another one. Trying to get it in the box here. Give another opportunity for a header for the Raiders. Here we go. Sitting in front of the goal, but nice save there. It's Tyler Willis all over the field tonight.
Yes, even though he had a few mental mistakes early in this game, he's really picked it up and had a lot of great saves.
He's been phenomenal. Kept him in this game, Jaron.
He had 3 goal-saving saves.
Look at the move there. Just exceptional move there by Braden Murphy. So we're winding down, under a minute left to go in this first half. Raiders up two goals, They've dominated time of possession and just about dominated this game. Played terrific defense and terrific offense. Seen goals from Luke Galon and Braden Murphy. Have to play a little defense now. Approaching 30 seconds. Opportunity now for Chaparral. See if they can get a shot on net. Great defense there by Braden Murphy. Here come the Raiders. Here comes Hilt. Daniel Hilt. Hilt keeps it in. Great job there by Daniel Hilt. See if he can find Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole's open.
Oh my goodness, that has to be another card.
And Hilt's just thrown to the ground there.
That was clearly intentional.
Yeah, that's the second time I've seen that player do an intentional push in the back, and I'd expect another yellow card on the Shap team. Very frustrated, I understand, but just unacceptable.
So for the Raiders, the clock stops now. 17 seconds. Still plenty of time for a goal. They're going to have to bring everybody in now.
It looks like that's the captain of the Shap team.
Already you had an aggressive game, to say the least. I don't know if that's what you want to call it, a ticky-tacky call there. A call that, might have been able to yield a yellow card there, possible red on Chaparral, but no call there. They've been aggressive all night.
They did call a yellow card on that one.
Tyler Willis trying to set up his defense. He's got a hand up in the air, trying to be a brick wall. He's been a brick wall in the late stages of this first half.
He's got to come off because he got a card. I would not be surprised if Murphy goes to this top left corner of the goal. We know he's got a leg on it. We've seen it all night, and we'll not expect to see or not be surprised to see a goal right here.
I think you look for Daniel Hilt here. You look for Johnny Karpansky. You look for Brendan O'Toole. You look for one of these forwards up there. Maybe even Eli Hilt on the header. Back corner of the goal, the left side, as you mentioned. He's just dynamic with that left foot, Jaron. He's almost unstoppable. I want to say he's unstoppable, though.
Eli's got the height advantage on this one as we see Murphy getting ready.
Murphy now setting up at the 15-yard line, the 15-yard hash. Closest to us, Jaron. Raiders up 2-0. Great early start to this game. They're undefeated so far in this season. 2 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. The tie was to Grandview, 2-2. A well-played game by the Raiders, now ranked 7th. Here we go, Braden Murphy with a great ball, driven ball. Eli Hilt looking for Hilt, back corner. Unable to execute that one, Jaron. But a great chance there by Braden Murphy, giving the Raiders an opportunity.
Quick opportunity.
It will be a corner
5
kick now
seconds
for the
left.
Raiders.
Quick one.
Eli Hilt, back
shot.
corner. Oh, what a shot.
Oh,
my goodness.
That is the 3rd time. They're just going straight over the top of the goal. Maybe Regis too strong there with the legs, but great first half.
Great first half. You said it, Jaron. Raider Sports Network. Regis Jesuit up 2-0 on this Chaparral team. And Raiders up. Jaron Johnson, the color man, myself, Jake Stewart, Patrick Carlson producing, Jack Fate, the cameraman, and we see our excellent other camera photographers today as Callie Pendleton, and she's done a great job out there, Sophia Marcinek. So, a great first half played by the Raiders. We'll talk more about it soon. We'll take a quick break on the Raider Sports Network. Thank you.
Good morning, Raiders. I'm Monroe.
And I'm Cassidy. Today on RJTV, the story behind a new musical instrument on campus. 60 Yards is back with Bryce Parson and Ty McGuire. All that and more on this week's episode of RJTV.
Before we get to our first story, we have heard from our military veterans and active duty service men and women in our community that cheering or singing along with parts of our national anthem, well, it's just not cool. Please don't cheer during the national anthem this evening out of reverence for our veterans, and let's set the standard for all our Raider sports events this year.
Yeah, let's respect the wishes of the servicemen and women in our community and save the cheering for the Raiders during the football game. The Rowdies certainly will.
Community is what we're all about here at Regis Jesuit, and it lasts forever. Last spring, RJTV reporters Amber Rainsberger and Elsa Pater told the story of how one family honored their son with a unique gift to the school.
Professional organist Ken Mervine came in to teach students about a newly donated theater organ.
The organ is my first love.
And there's a story behind this organ.
This theater organ was donated by Joan and Daryl Sandin. And these are parents who had a son come through Regis. He was an organist in his lifetime, and he unfortunately passed away. So Joan and Daryl donated the organ in his honor.
And the organ itself is already being put to good use. Students Riley Davis and Claire Pauka got to play it for the first time in class.
It was like a new experience, kind of just to try playing something new. And just, I've never played the organ before, and so it was definitely different.
Hammers for pianos and tarantulas for an organ.
It's a lot more sensitive, I guess. So when you touch, like, it makes the sound no matter what.
Yeah, like the sound is the same no matter how hard you press on it. Like any amount of pressure applied, it just sounds the same. Whereas piano is like you can control like how much sound you want to come out of the key.
Like many new organists, Mervine fell in love with the organ right away, and we bet Regis Jesuit students will too.
Thanks, Amber and Elsa. RJ Fall sports are here, and soccer, golf, tennis, field hockey, softball, girls rugby, and cross country are all in action.
Girls volleyball hosts the Jam tournament this weekend at Gold Crown Fieldhouse. And tonight, the fans will be filling the stadium for the football season opener.
RJTV reporter Peyton Parsons walked the field with her brother, Bryce, and teammate Ty McGuire in the return of 60 yards with...
What makes Regis different from any other football team?
Probably the small group of seniors that we have, which helps us form a much tighter group of leadership and helps us, grow as a model for the younger kids on the football team.
What's your advice for younger players on the team?
I would say play without the fear of failure and always give it your 100%, no matter what the situation is, even if you make a mistake.
What has been the biggest overall improvement?
Probably the fact that we're going two ways. As every player is playing both sides, we need to, practice either more coverage and also route running. So we're practicing both sides of the game, which is a huge improvement over the years.
Tonight, Ty and Bryce and your 17th ranked Raiders take on 14th ranked Pomona at 7 in the Lou Kellogg Stadium.
Speaking of football, Will, what kind of weekend are we looking at for college?
Number 11 Oregon versus number 16 Auburn, 5:30 p.m. at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. Oregon gained several notable players from the offseason. Wide receiver Juwan Johnson from Penn State, number 1 overall recruit, who Florida did lose. Defensive end Kewan Thibodeau. Oregon star quarterback and projected number 1 quarterback in the draft, Justin Herbert, returns for his senior year. So Oregon's pretty pumped up. And Auburn, they have a lot to be excited about too. True freshman and 5-star quarterback Bo Nix. He won the starting job down there and is my pick to be the breakout freshman of the year. And Auburn also returns star defensive tackle Derek Brown, who will create problems for the Ducks, which is why I see Auburn winning this game with a score of 24-17. Looks like a really exciting contest. Can't wait to see what happens.
Thanks, Will. William, did you get your raffle tickets for Mr. Lomas' class?
I think I did. I honestly don't even remember what they're for. Sorry, Mr. Lomas, I don't think I was paying attention.
Well, you can win a brand new, beautiful 2020 Toyota Corolla, and it could be yours just for these tickets. Don't forget to sell and return your Raider raffle tickets for a chance to win the grand prize of a brand new car provided by Stevenson Automotive. The winner will have their name drawn during halftime at the homecoming football game.
You could also go home with $5,000 for second place and $1,000 for third place. Sell those tickets, maybe you'll win. Who knows? And if you sell it to someone who wins, you get a kickback. So
that's pretty cool. You never know what's going to happen to you.
So one more reminder before we go. The club fair is today at lunch.
This is your chance to become involved in some amazing clubs here at Regis Jesuit.
For me, clubs are sort of a large part of who I am. In moving here sophomore year, getting involved in the club fair was a really impactful experience in my life. I found who I am here because of the club fair. And so, to all those who are new at Regis or old, join some new clubs. I'm a part of a bunch of awesome ones. You can join us here at RJ Media. But get out there, show your appreciation, and sign up for some clubs today, Raiders.
Yeah, I always ended up signing up for way too many clubs, and but just choosing the ones and throwing out a big net, catching a few fish. Well, that'll do it for this episode.
I'm Monroe.
And I'm Cassidy.
We will see you next week on RJTV.
And we're back with you at Luke Kellogg Stadium. Regis Jesuit Soccer tonight against Chaparral, a Raider Sports Network team led by Patrick Carlson, myself, Jake Stewart, Jaron Johnson, our color man, Jack Fate, special guest, Sydney Abel, with us here tonight. Raider Sports Network, RJ Media crew as well. Jaron Johnson back with us. Jaron, what are your takeaways from that first half? We're back with you for the second half. What are your takeaways?
Yeah, well, I had the opportunity to talk to captain of the Regis team, Eli Hilt. He said that they want to limit the mistakes that they had in the first half. They want to come out with the same momentum that they had in the first half.
Jaron's just worn down. He was tracking down Eli Hilt there, and he got him. So
oh, yeah.
Jaron's doing everything for you guys tonight, folks, and great job by Jaron.
Man, I'm out of shape.
This Raiders team, though, not out of shape tonight. They're running all over the field. They're outworking the Chaparral team, who might be out of shape, but Jaron, they're going to have to play not out of shape, here in the second half. Short a player. They got 10 guys out there after the red card, so a little quick overview, a summary for you. The Raiders up 2-0 on goals from Luke Alon and Braden Murphy. Had several ticky-tacky calls that could have gone either way. A momentum shifter as well, but the goalie tonight, Tyler Willis, stepping up for Chaparral, keeping this game manageable for Chaparral, but if they want to get back in this game, Jaron, they got to control possession, and they got to get some shots on goal.
Yes, they do, and simple mistakes have to go away. They're just turning over the ball, shooting themselves in the foot a lot tonight, and second half kicking off. Let's see what the Raiders can do.
So here we go, kickoff now of the second half. Hopefully the Raiders can tack on a couple more goals and bring in our own Sam Stern, the GOAT of the RJ Media program. He's up there with the greats. Sam Stern is a senior here at Regis Jesuit, just a talented guy. We love Sam Stern. We also love Michael Manugian. Jack Fate said he's playing tomorrow, cornerback for this Raiders team. All of our RJ Media players as well. Any of our student athletes, we love them all. Casey McCloskey with it, making players miss. Look at Casey go. Look at Casey go. And finally taken away there, Jaron. He might have done a little too much with it there. Here comes Johnny Krapansky. Krapansky. Nice ball there, but it's off of the Raiders' own player there, Jaron. It's off of Golan. It's now Alex Billings working around the back. Back to Krapansky. He's got space. See if he takes up some of it. Pass it up to Golan. Raiders working the ball around. Some nice passing. Back to McCloskey. McCloskey with a poor pass there. Excuse me, that wasn't McCloskey. It's number 19 for the Raiders there. With the errant pass, Jaron, it was number 19.
Yeah, and that was the first sloppy play by the Raiders in this second half, but first opportunity almost all game.
But Jaron, Josh Dermer tonight has been all money. He's been money all night long. So Chaparral now, the corner kick, just their second of the game. They're trying to get something going. Down a player and 2 goals. And a header, and a big one at that. That would have been a field goal, Jaron, if we were watching football, but steered far away. No worry there for Trey Tomlin, the keeper for the Raiders, the junior keeper.
Yes, and that was the first big opportunity there that Chap had to put a ball back in the net, but again, Raiders just getting lucky break, and not letting that one. Great effort there.
So goal kick now, a nice one by Trey Tomlin, going short. So you see number 7 with it there. It was Braden Murphy. Back to Murphy. Murphy trying to make something happen. And a nice ball by Murphy finds Hilt. Eli Hilt, the captain. Hilt being physical, and you love to see that. You got to play aggressive, and great start there by Eli Hilt. Trying to get some momentum back on this Raiders side. They scored some early goals. Not much since then. They've had several shots, though, and controlled this possession. Nice header there, steered wide by Braden Murphy. Trying to track it down is Alex Billings. Billings has just been all over the field tonight, Jaron, covering side to side, throwing there for Chaparral, trying to get some speed. Down a player, Jaron. What do you do? It's hard to make something happen. What do you do down a player?
You just gotta trust your forwards. You gotta play one down on defense, play even with the forwards, and hope that you get some lucky breaks.
Seeing that speed there from Brendan O'Toole. He's just so fast, Jaron. One of the fastest guys here on this team, one of the fastest guys at Regis, and he gets called there for the penalty. foul on him as well. So now a free kick for Chaparral. Just over 36 minutes to go in this game. Raiders up 2-0. 2 goals scored. One was by Luke Galon. One was from Braden Murphy. Now looking to play some defense. Here comes Chaparral, working their way down. Braden Murphy, the slide. A great job to stop the ball and a shot. Steered wide there, deflected. Great defense there. Here's the captain for the Chaparral team. Looking wide, trying to get something going. Here he is. Here's the shot. Look at defender miss. Shot. Oh, what a save. Trey Tomlin. The kick save. And a great one there. Coach Garrett Lohr loves it. What a save there. Trey Tomlin coming up big, Jared, in his first test of the night. He comes up huge.
Yeah, Chef going quick already.
Trey Tomlin now getting his hands on the ball, having to make several stops. So for Chaparral, despite not getting the goal there, not capitalizing, you get a shot on goal. So hopefully some momentum for there now if you're a Chaparral fan here.
Yeah, start of the second half. Chap's definitely looking like they have a little bit more speed, but Raiders just got to wake up a little bit, and would not be a surprise at all to see the momentum switch back to the Raiders.
You said it, Jaron. For a team down a player, they're sure playing well right now, playing with a lot of urge and intensity, a lot of energy in this game. So for the Raiders, trying to get some energy back on their own side. Free kick now for Braden Murphy. Trying to send it down now and give the Raiders another opportunity. Here he goes. Be a nice short kick here, Jaron. Excuse me.
It's all good.
Eli Hilt now working it along the sidelines. See if he can get a cross in. The shift to Eli Hilt. Here's Brendan O'Toole. The speedy Brendan O'Toole off to Hilt. That's off of Hilt, it looks like.
A little bit of miscommunication there as Raiders able to get the ball back, try setting up another opportunity.
So it's back to Billings. Raiders really working around in the back now. They can control possession up a player. You want to really be smart with these passes now. You don't want to lose it, Jaron, especially in your own half. Here comes O'Toole with speed. Brendan O'Toole. Looking for Eli Hilt. Hilt with good pressure, but it's going to be a call on him. A foul on Eli Hilt. It's another free kick now. Chaparral from their own side. It's a boomer there. Great header there by Braden Murphy. Here comes Casey McCloskey. He wants it. He wants a goal, Jaron. He's already had 5 on this season. He wants to get his first one tonight. Look at Luke Galon go.
Raiders starting to have a little bit more touches and opportunities, but another iffy call there, but Raiders.
Look like the ref pointed both ways there, Jaron.
Yeah.
Not sure where he was going, but it's going to be Chaparral ball. Chaparral trying to get something going. Some quick passes there and some good ones. Great defense there by Braden Murphy. Header back in, though. Chaparral's got it right back. Great stop there by Eli Hilt. Clears it out, but it's right back to Chaparral.
Even with the sloppy play by the Raiders so far in the second half, they still look like a much better team. Chap finally capitalized on the opportunity they're given, but seeing those great saves.
That's right, Jaron. We want to point out a new keeper in now for Chaparral. It's Colton Henderson. He's a sophomore for the Wolverines. So here's McCloskey. Back to Krapansky. Krapansky, a little shift move there. Shifty move. Luke Galon, back to Galon. Galon going to get called offsides there. So, Jaron, we've seen all kinds of calls tonight. We've seen some offsides calls. We've seen plenty of fouls, an aggressive game all night long. But you got to love to see if you're the Raiders coming out with a lot of heart and hustle. And they're getting plays done, and they're getting it going tonight.
Yeah, and what a perfect night to do it. I said it already today, but could have asked for better weather. Just great opportunity to play some soccer. Again, homecoming week for the Raiders, and another card coming for the Raiders this time. But need to clean it up a little bit, starting the second half, and get some momentum back on the Raiders side.
That one's going to be called on Johnny Krapansky. He's going to come out of this one for a second. He'll probably be right back in, though.
Yeah, they gave him a yellow card, actually, so he'll be out for a little bit, but thankfully we will not be down a player.
So for the Raiders now, number 5 checking in, getting his first action. That's Jordan Madero, the junior defender. I've had the pleasure of playing with him on my team. He's a great defender, a great guy, and love to see him getting some action tonight. Speaking of action, Jaron, we hope our very own Sam Stern gets some. Part of the Raiders Sports Network crew. We really want him out there. Hopefully they bring him in.
Yes, we hope so. We need Raiders to put some more points on the board. We know he's an athletic player. Love to see what he can do out on the soccer field.
So Chaparral now, a free kick, easily steered wide by the Raiders. Kerpansky, excuse me, it's Toole. Brendan O'Toole trying to regain possession. He only had 2 guys to beat. Some nice passing by Chaparral, though. But here comes Braden Murphy the other way. The Raiders got numbers. It's a 4-on-3. Here comes Murphy. And Murphy, wow. Jeremy had so many open guys there. I don't know about that. He could have passed that one off earlier. Luke Galan, though, great defense. Galan, look at that hard work. There's a foul called on Galan. I don't know where that was, Jaron. And Coach Rick Wolf is just furious on the sidelines. I don't think he knows what that was either. Galan is playing with a lot of aggressiveness and gets called for the foul.
Raiders need to clean it up a little bit. I know they're a good team, but with simple mistakes like this, they're giving Chap too many opportunities to put a point on the board. 10 minutes, though, in this second half, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure they're going to fix it, and they're going to learn a lot from this game tonight, hopefully coming out on top.
So Trey Tomlin setting his defense up. He's got to be a leader back there in the goalie position. He's tall, he's mobile, he's aggressive, he's a great goalie. He might get another opportunity here. We've already seen several saves from him. Hasn't had to do too much. Here comes a shot. Chaparral with a strike. And a great save there by Trey Tomlin. Coming up big once again. Not an easy save there, Jaron. He made it look easy, but it was not easy.
Yes, great save.
Ball on the ground, a tough one to save, and he lunges out and makes it. So for the Raiders now, trying to get something going, Jaron. It's been a while since we've seen a shot for the Raiders or some type of really urge out of this team. So the Raiders got to get something going, Jaron.
Yeah, with some of those calls in the first half, it really almost hurt the Raiders and trying to get this momentum back on their side and getting those opportunities and not having those super silly mistakes.
Tough one, Jaron.
Yeah.
Super silly. That's a hard word to say.
I know. Somehow I got it out.
You did great. So now for the Raiders.
Here we go.
Here we go. It's Brendan O'Toole. Looking for McCloskey in the middle. O'Toole still working with it. Gets knocked down. Gets right back up. O'Toole trying to get the ball back, and he's going to draw the ball out for throwing. So great job by Brendan O'Toole. The hustle coming up big there. The Raiders now trying to get something going. It's been a rather sloppy half here, and to say the least, for the Raiders. Up a player and up 2 goals, but haven't had much going. As Jordan Madero checking out, he did a great job with his limited minutes. So we see Hilt also checking in there. It's Daniel Hilt checking in for his brother Eli Hilt, Jaron. That's a fun one. So now the throw-in. Scarth looking for number 17, Hilt. He wanted that one, and he went down hard, Jaron.
Yes, he did. Almost looked like his own player accidentally took the legs out from underneath him, hit the ground hard, but thankfully getting up and running away from that one.
Daniel Hilt, he wanted that one. Almost a scorpion kick there, Jaron, but here comes Chaparral the other way. You got to hustle back if you're the Raiders. They played great defense all night long. Let's see if they can keep it up. Trey Tomlin pitching his shutout out of him now. He's had some opportunities. Here comes Brendan O'Toole the other way. Pass it off to Hilt. Brendan not strong enough pass there, but Hilt gets it right back. Back to O'Toole. Here comes Brendan. Pass off. Great ball there. Here comes Hilt. Hilt, one-on-one. Daniel Hilt. Nice job there. He'll take the corner kick, and we will as well. Casey McCloskey setting him up.
Yeah, you love to see that. Raiders finally getting the opportunities in the second half. Started off a little sloppy, but coming out here with a corner kick, let's see what they can do.
We had plenty of corner kicks in the first half. Capitalized on one of them. Here's the first one of the second half. Casey McCloskey raises the right arm. Here we go. Driven ball wide and just off the mark there. Nice shot there from the defenseman. It's Murphy once again. So now, here's the keeper, Colton Henderson.
What a
boomer
boot.
of a punt. What a boot, as Jaron said. Chaparral, here they come with numbers. 3-on-4. Just too much there on that through ball, but nice hustle play. Trey Tomlin's going to have to come out and get it, and he will.
It's always
Trey
good
Tomlin.
to see a sea of red on the defense. This defense is just swarming the ball and not giving Shep any
Here comes
opportunity.
Brendan O'Toole, Jaron. One-on-one with the keeper. Here he goes. Great defense there by Chaparral, stopping the speedy O'Toole from getting a shot on goal. So Brendan O'Toole now throwing the ball in. He's going to drop it off. It'll probably be Scarf now on the throw, and here he comes.
Well, we know he's got an arm. We've been talking about it all night. Let's see how far he can get this ball into the box and see if Raiders can get ahead on it and put the ball back in the net.
Look for number 10, Casey McCloskey, on that left side of the goal, the backside. Look for him on the cross. He's already got 5 goals this season. We haven't seen it tonight. He's got an assist. He's trying to get on the board at first goal of the game. Here's the throw into the box. Opportunity for the Raiders. Luke Galon, backside. Here's the next opportunity. Galon, score! Luke Galon, his second goal of the game. Coming back from the injury, another goal, Luke Galon. For the Raiders, 3-0. Galon with his second.
Strong offensive effort by the Raiders. Every time the ball is going out of bounds within the 10-yard lines of the box, it's just almost guaranteed that they're going to have a shot on goal. Great throw-in, great effort as Raiders put the ball in the back of the net.
For Luke Galon, his second goal this game and his third in the last 2. So Luke Galon stepping up, the senior defenseman, in a big way. Already seen 3 goals tonight from the defenseman for the Raiders, picking up this team and proving that Casey McCloskey is an excellent scorer. They can come in his footsteps. Casey, the forward, has done great all year with 5, but Luke Galon right on his tail. Galon's already got 3 goals this season and a nice play on defense there for Luke.
It's crazy how you can see the momentum shift in the game. You can already tell that the Raiders playing with a little bit of their chest puffed out, more confidence, and that's what they need.
McCloskey with a nice move. Casey working with it. Nice pass there for O'Toole. A little bit too hard, though. So as you mentioned, Jaron, the Raiders with some momentum back on their side. Luke Galon, what a story from Luke Galon. He scores his first goal early in the game, then gets injured, gets right back in there, and now puts in his second goal of the game in the second half. So Luke Galon stepping up in a huge way tonight for this Raiders team.
Huge, Wayne. Great to see him coming off of that injury and being able to come back out and put a goal back in. We're all holding our breath there for a minute.
So a nice driven ball there and a great punching save there by Trey Tomlin. Parrying it wide. So here comes Casey McCloskey. Here he goes. He's got O'Toole. Oh, Casey McCloskey, just a little bit too much on that one. He had an opportunity there. Casey probably wanted that one back, but he's got speed. So we know Casey, but Casey will get that one back. He really wants that one. He had Brendan O'Toole there as well, Jaron. He had a 2-on-1 going, just a little bit too much mustard on that ball. Chaparral now with it, trying to get something going. They've had a fortuitous second half, and they've got numbers here, working with it. The Raiders got to get back fast on defense. Now here they come. Here comes the captain of Chaparral. Nice pass wide. He's not offsides. Shot. What a save there, Trey Tomlin. Coming up big.
There was an offsides call, but what an effort. He is playing a great game. That's
just a brick wall, Jaron. Trey Tomlin.
Brick wall. He is a massive unit back there, and great vision of the field and able to get those balls, punching them out, saving them, doing everything out there.
Coach Garrett Lord's got to be thrilled by the performance of his #1 keeper out there tonight, Trey Tomlin, playing out of his mind, Jaron, making, I want to say 5 saves already and no goals given up. He's already got a shutout just under 25 minutes to go in the second half. Raiders up 3-0. 2 goals scored by Luke Galon, 1 scored by Braden Murphy. Here's Krapansky with it. Nice little header there, Jaron, and here's an opportunity for the Raiders. Here comes number 9, Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole with it. Nice pass there. Just a little bit too much, though. So Colton Henderson, the sophomore goalie now. See if he can get something started for this Chaparral team. They need a spark, Jaron. They need something.
And they had a few opportunities, trying to capitalize on a few of them, but with the brick wall in the back, it's really hard to put the ball in the back of the net.
Look at Alex Billings go, Jaron. He's juked out 4 guys. He finds McCloskey in the middle. McCloskey now. The shot. McCloskey steered wide by the goalie. Oh, my goodness. What a shot there.
Just a bit outside.
Casey McCloskey. What a shot. We see Sam Stern jumping up and down on the sidelines. He wanted that one just like we did. And what a save there by the goalie, Colton Henderson.
Oh, so close.
Casey McCloskey. So many opportunities tonight, Jaron. He wants a goal so bad.
Yes,
Luke Galon coming out. 2 goals tonight. Smile on his face. What a game by Luke Galon. Eli Hilt checking back in, the senior. Trying to get back on the board and get the Raiders to extend their lead even further, 4-0. They're right at 3-0 now. Casey McCloskey, another corner kick, the second of the second half. Braden Murphy shot, score! What a goal! Braden Murphy, the header, the perfect cross, and the finish. 4-0 Raiders. Braden Murphy, his second of the game, Jaron.
Well, these defensive players doing great. Has almost every single goal been off of header?
That's right, Jaron.
That is insane.
I want to say 3 off header, actually.
Three off of
but
a header.
Every single one of them, as you mentioned, Jaron, coming from a defender. We've seen 2 from Luke Galon, and now 2 from Braden Murphy. So stepping up in the big way tonight as the defenders of this Raiders team and playing just out of their minds tonight. What a game so far.
Yeah, and you love to see the Raiders clean it up in the second half. Started off a little sloppy, but finally, about 20 minutes in, they're cleaning it up. Doing a great job as Murphy's going to get subbed
Danny
off.
Varga getting his first action of the game, the senior. He's been on this team all 4 years. He's transitioned. He's getting his first action now in this varsity game. Braden Murphy coming off. He scored 2 goals. So now the goal scorers for this Raiders team are both out. Braden Murphy and Luke Galon. Plenty of other goal scorers in there, though, Jaron.
Yeah,
between Casey McCloskey and you look at the speed here. Here comes the speed. Here comes Johnny. What a pass! Here we go, shot, score! What a pass and goal there.
J.P. Pack, is that it?
J.P. Pack. Jaron, you said it. J.P. Pack, number 8, getting on the board, the midfielder. His first of the game. What a pass there. My goodness.
And the Raiders finally got the momentum back on their side, and they're just looking excellent, putting some more points on the board and looking almost unstoppable.
Johnny Karpansky, oh my goodness, what a pass. He makes it work with his legs. He jukes a couple defenders and then makes just a tremendous pass right in front of the goal. And the finish by J.P. Pack. And so J.P. Pack now getting a rest. They're giving all these goal scorers a rest now, Jaron. 5-0 now for the Raiders, getting just 3 straight goals there. 1 from Murphy, 1 from Luke Galon, and then 1 you see there from J.P. Pack. So a 5-0 lead now for the Raiders. They're not backing down in this game, Jaron. And nor is Chaparral trying to get something going. It'll go out for what looks like a corner kick. And Trey Tomlin saying, really?
Yeah, they're going to talk about this one. It almost looked like a flop, but maybe a little touch in the back, but I don't know if it was this much of a call. It should be a goal kick. Looks like they're going to call a call, though.
I don't know about that one, Jaron. Trey Tomlin's thinking, what the heck? You know, that should have been a goal kick. So it's going to be a throw-in, it looks like now. No, it will be a free kick. So a free kick now for the Chaparral team, trying to get on the board in this one. Trey Tomlin still working on the shutout. He's got 22 minutes left to hold on this team and close out the win, up 5-0. A great driven ball in, shot just steered wide. It was the best opportunity of the game now for Chaparral and couldn't get it going there. Just a nice driven ball and a header there, Jaron, but couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, if I was Chap, taking some key points out of this game, they got to capitalize on those opportunities. They had at least 3 that they could put in the back of the net. Obviously, we have a great goalkeeper, but if you're wanting to win some games, you have to score on some of those.
So Johnny Karpansky with the tremendous assist on the last play. He's getting some rest now. We see Jordan Madero stepping up. He's coming into the game now. 5-0 the lead now for the Raiders, Jaron. The Raiders stepping up in a big way in this second half, scoring 3 goals in just a matter of minutes. Here comes Chaparral, though, with an opportunity. The shot just
a little
has
miscommunication
no taste there. No power on that one.
Yeah, a little miscommunication, but calm down, took a deep breath, and let's get this thing rolling.
So Trey Tomlin with it now. Jack Fade already chanting, "We want Sam Stern," and he's sure right. We would love getting Sam Stern in there. 5-0 the lead for the Raiders. Out wide for Hilt. Hilt looking for something. Hilt with a nice ball for Casey McCloskey. Brendan O'Toole, what a chance there on the keeper. So Brendan O'Toole, Casey McCloskey stepping up there, as well as Daniel Hilt trying to score another goal for the Raiders, already up 5-0 in this one.
Yeah, and these Raiders, when that momentum switch and they click. They really just can move the ball all around, do whatever they want with it, and take control of the game.
So now the youth coming in for this Raiders team. Robbie Cerna stepping up. He's coming in, the sophomore. Alex Billings, what a game he's coming off. He's played out of his mind tonight, Jaron.
Yeah, you can say that about any player. I can't pick a player that's not had a excellent game. All playing very cleanly, maybe a few mental mistakes here and there.
What a ball there. Here's an opportunity for McCloskey. Steered wide, but here comes Hilt. Hilt's back on it. Daniel Hilt with it. Steering it wide. Covering it in. Hilt. Shot. Score! 6-0. Raiders. Daniel Hilt getting on the board. What a move and a goal. Daniel Hilt, brother of Eli Hilt, getting on the board. 6-0 Raiders.
Yeah, I keep saying it. There's not one player, and there's another player that's just had an excellent game, finally capitalizing on the opportunities he's given. Great shot putting in the back of the net.
Daniel Hilt, first goal of the game and his first of the season, the sophomore, playing tremendous. As we already mentioned, he's the brother of Eli Hilt, as you see out there, the captain, number 12, running out, his brother.
I love the headband he's wearing.
I do too, Jared, and I was just about to say that. Pretty nice, as Jack Bates says. So 6-0 now for the Raiders, Jaron. 3 goals scored, 3 unanswered goals scored in this second half. Raiders coming on strong. 3 goals in the first half, 3 goals in the second. Quick recap for you. We started off with a goal from Braden Murphy. We've had two from Luke Galan. We had another one added on by Braden Murphy, so 2 for both of them. We had 1 on a great pass from Johnny Kerpansky. And another one just tacked on there. So for the Raiders now, 6-0. They're up 6 goals in this game, so a comfortable lead. Coming off of a 7-goal win prior. And that 7-goal win came against Legend. That was their most recent game. So the Raiders now, 13 goals in their last 2 games, and they haven't given up a goal. Here comes Josh Wells now getting his first action of the game, the senior. Coming on.
Yeah, and expect to see some subs as 6-point lead. Got to get some other players some more opportunities to play.
And out we see coming Josh Dermer. He's played in a tremendous game, midfielder. So Raiders now with it. Working the ball up is McCloskey, making players miss. They're leaving him in there, and I think it's a score goal, Jaron. We'll see if he can get one here. Working his way into the middle. Casey McCloskey getting the corner kick. So another opportunity now for the Raiders. Their third corner kick of the game. So the Raiders now, another corner kick, trying to get 7 goals. And I don't know if you watch Colorado Rockies baseball, Jaron, but 7 goals means tacos. So I want some tacos right now.
And Taco Tuesday with Flick Dining Service.
Taco Tuesday, Jaron. But it's not Tuesday, it's Thursday, so it would be Taco Thursday. Casey McCloskey now. With a great ball driven, oh my goodness, what an opportunity there.
It hit the wrong
foot.
foot.
He hit the wrong foot. Tanner Scarf. Wow, Jaron. Brendan O'Toole with a strike. O'Toole off the bar. Driven back and off the bar again. Oh my goodness.
I've not seen a ball move like that.
Wow, Jaron. That hit the crossbar, and it's a no goal there from Brendan O'Toole, I believe, but oh my goodness, what an opportunity for the Raiders. I believe the keeper tipped that one off the post and steered wide, so a great save there by Colton Henderson off the bar. We got to give him credit, Jaron. So a 4th corner kick now. Casey McCloskey back at the helms, taking the corner kick, trying to get another goal, make it 7-0.
Let's get those tacos.
We want them, Jaron. We want them real bad. Look for Eli Hilt here, number 12. Oh, and steered wide by the keeper, but not out. Not a clearance. Poor clearance there. And Chaparral finally clears the ball away. So, scary situation once again there for Chaparral and the keeper, Colton Henderson. Got to be worrisome. He's had so many shots on him in the second half. He's done a fine job, a decent job. He's given up 3 goals, but he's had just a plethora of shots on him. And Chaparral now working their way back into the Raiders side, trying to get something going. I think that's going to be a goal kick, Jaron. It should be a goal kick.
I'm pretty sure it was off the Regis defender, and I think the sideline judge got a call right.
So it will be a corner kick. You were right on that one, Jaron. I guess I was wrong. Not wrong too often. Excuse me.
No, you are not.
So the corner kick there for Chaparral. It's a long one. A little bit long there, but right to the forward. Chaparral trying to get something going. A little shifty move there, but Eli Hilt, wow, Jaron. Eli Hilt looked at him and said, no, not in my house. You're not coming to my box. And just a little shove there from Eli. He's setting the tone in the game tonight, being aggressive. And I like to see that move, Jaron. I like to see that from time to time, prove to this Raiders team, hey, we're out here to play aggressive. We're playing feisty, and we want to win.
Yes,
That's
you
the
love the
mentality.
aggressive mentality, and really, I guess any team with an aggressive mentality with the skill set, they're going to go far, and you got to be smart with it, but love to see it.
So the Raiders trying to get their third win on this young season. They have one tie against Grandview, but no losses. They're undefeated on this season so far. Great opening year start for this Raiders team led by Coach Rick Wolf. 6-0 early in this one.
I think you give him a card on that one. Looks like they are.
So Eli Hilt's shaking his head, and
Jonah's going to come in the game.
so Jonah Montgomery getting his action in this one. We love Jonah Montgomery, Jaron, don't we?
Yes, we do. Great Regis person, like I keep on saying. Men with and for others.
Jaron,
I love that.
You should get a commercial for that one. I love you saying that. So Jonah Montgomery getting his first action. He's a defenseman. I've played many years with him on this Raiders soccer team. He's a great one. Great athlete, great player, great leader of this team. So he's getting his first action in this one, along with a bunch of other players. I know we all want to see Sam Stern check in at Raiders Sports Network. He's one of our very own. Up 6-0. We'll see if they bring him in at some point. Approaching 15 minutes left in this one. So a free kick now for Chaparral on the Raiders side. Remind you, our Raiders Sports Network team headed by myself, Jake Stewart, Jaron Johnson, our color man. As the kick comes in, great defensive play there by Jordan Madero. Right back in, shot, and it's a driven one. The field goal is no good, Jaron.
Oh, I thought that was just going to curve right on in, but
Just
could
a
not
boomer.
tell.
Just a boomer. So the rest of our team, Jack Fade, our cameraman, he's done a great job for us all season. Patrick Carlson, the multitasker, he's doing cameraman. And Sam Stern checking into this game. Sam Stern getting his first action tonight. We love him. It's great to see him on the field. The forward, Sam Stern, the RSN wizard. Sam Stern getting on the field. He's got an opportunity here for a header. Sam Stern going up. Oh, almost. Oh, and there he goes. Sam Stern. Look at him go. Sammy Stern.
Just coming on.
Oh, and he draws the foul. Great job, Sam. Oh, and
never mind.
it will be on him. So Sam Stern checking in, making an immediate impact. We love to see Sam out there. See if he can make a difference in this game.
15 minutes left, 6-0. Great job here by the Raiders. Oh, what a boot again.
Driven wide there by the keeper, Trey Tomlin. Sam Stern hustling, as Jack Fate says. Sam Stern trying to make a play on the ball. Here comes Sam Stern. Sam Stern, here he goes. Look at that speed. Oh, my goodness, Sam Stern. He says, me? Really? Come on. I don't know about that one, Jaron. Sam Stern doing his shielding thing, and he gets called. So Sam Stern has been called now for 2 fouls. I don't know about either of those. And Casey McCloskey about to check in.
Yes, I do not. I don't know what the ref is seeing on that
That's
one.
a nice driven ball. Trey Tomlin with a nice catch there. He's been all over it tonight.
Trey's
Shut
having
out.
a great game.
See if they get the ball to Sam Stern. Sam Stern, he's got an opportunity. Here comes Sam. Applying pressure. Great pressure there by Sam. This Raiders team, just a ton of energy right now. A lot of younger players on the field right now. We'd love to see it up 6-0. Nice defense there by the Raiders. Danny Varga with a nice pass wide. It's Jordan Madero. Back to Varga. Varga. Very skilled with his feet. He's smart. He's a senior. Been on this team for a few years. Trying to find Sam Stern on top. Jonah Montgomery, a little basketball dribble there, Jaron.
Yeah, wrong.
He was trying to pass it to himself. And Raiders basketball team looking pretty strong this year as well. Coached by Coach Shaw, the prestigious Coach Ken Shaw.
And looks like
Had to
we're
give
going
him
to
a
get a
shout-out.
goalie change and Casey coming back into the game. So
that's Jackson White. Oh, and just got it wide there. Chaparral had an opportunity. They want to get on this board tonight, Jaron. They don't want to go out of this game empty-handed. They want to get a goal.
and here come the subs.
Here comes Jackson White. Here comes Casey McCloskey. Sam Stern checking out. What a great performance by Sam Stern. Deserves a round of applause. He played great. He's coming off. Some good, hard minutes by Sam Stern. Getting a breather. Hopefully he comes back in. Trey Tomlin also checking out.
He had an outstanding game. As Sam would say, stifling. What's he say? What's his word? Favorite word? Well, man, he played a great game today.
Stifling's one of them. He loves stifling. Sam's got a great vocabulary. He does use a lot of words. So,
yeah,
Sam, we love him for his basketball references as well. He's coming right back into this game, as we mentioned, Jaron. Hopefully he makes an impact out there. We've already seen it. 6-0 for the Raiders.
Some wind picking up on this night. Shouldn't affect the movement of the ball too much, but
it's a little chilly, but
yeah,
we're doing all right. We're holding up. We're hanging in there.
We've had a lot colder games on the Raiders Sports Network, but already coming back in the game. Some more subs. Sam coming back in for Casey. Shap trying to find an opportunity to get some more momentum in this game, but Raiders just powerhouse of team, leading 6-0 with 11 minutes and 45 seconds to go.
So throwing now for Chaparral. They just want to get something going, Jaron. Haven't had too many shots. Their shots, a few of them have been on point, but nothing too tough for Trey Tomlin. But now the goalie is Jackson White. Look at the passing now. Raiders got an opportunity. Here's a chance now. Sam Stern. I wanted him to shoot it there. There's a strike. Wow.
What a leg
Hell
in.
over.
One in his second goal of the night. Unable to capitalize on that one.
See if Sam Stern can get a couple shots in. We'd love to see it. He had a nice little backstop move there and a nice pass. Trey Tomlin getting the shutout tonight. Hopefully this one holds up, but he did not allow a goal in his time. Played about 1/2 and 3/4, so great job tonight by Trey Tomlin. It's a 6-goal lead. Decided to take him out. Good hustle there by Chaparral, the senior, coming on strong. Here's Jonah Montgomery with it. Out wide to Jordan Madero. Great ball by Montgomery. Josh Wells right back to him. Wells with the nice ball. Here's Sam Stern. Sam Stern, nice pass. Robbie Sterno working hard out there, just like the rest of this Raiders team. Jordan Madero with another nice play for the Raiders. Applying the pressure. Look at that pressure. Great job by the Raiders. And there's a call. Oh, my goodness, Jaron. That's one of those calls where you say, the score is 6-0, you know. That's when you start pulling out the fouls and the cards. But that's one of those ones where I saw all ball, Jaron.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes left in this game. Let them play. You know, Raiders, it's very rare that they'll lose this one, but you got to let them play a little bit. Let the clock wind down.
Nice stop there with the knee by Danny Varga. A nice little knee stop. Love to see that one.
Yeah.
So Sam Stern, Brendan O'Toole up at forward, trying to put another goal, and hopefully, Jaron, as we said, give us tacos. Even if we don't actually get these tacos, we'll drive home after this game and get some tacos on the way open. See if Taco Bell's still open.
Taco Bell's always open.
Taco Bell is always open. We love to see it.
Defensively, though, the Raiders put on a performance. Like we said, both offensively and defensively, they're putting some points on the board and getting some great stops.
So Varga with it. Nice clearance there. Trying to work it up. It's going to be Raiders ball. Another free kick. Up 6 goals. See if they can find Sam Stern. He's down around the 25-yard line. Jonah Montgomery now with it. Another foul called on the Chaparral team. They look just winded right now, Jaron. Only 10 guys out there on the field. We saw the red card earlier. Sam Stern out there. Getting his action in this one. We love to see him and his minutes increasing in every game. See if they can find him here. Look for Sam Stern. Jaron, let me tell you, if Sam Stern scores here, we might go crazy. We are going crazy. See if they can find him. Driven ball. Not enough on that one.
It's always exciting to see Sam on the field, but a lot of great subs coming in for the Raiders. Danny Varga, Josh Wells, Jonah Montgomery, some great senior players coming in late, including Sam, and already having an impact on this team. Really shows the depth of this Raiders team.
Jonah Montgomery, a little saucy out there, Jaron, doing his best little impression of Kyrie Irving, I think is what it was. Oh, saucy out there. I'm sorry. I'll keep it to soccer references and leave it to Ronaldo or Messi. I think that's what it was. Great job there by Jonah Montgomery. It's going to be Chaparral ball now. Little free kick.
Another iffy call there.
So many.
Not seeing what the refs seeing tonight, but
those calls tonight.
I think that's always it. You never agree with the refs.
So a driven ball there. Sam Stern looking to make a play with it. Here he goes. Stern with the ball. Nice little pass there from Sam Stern. See if they can get back to him. He wants it. He wanted it on the give and go there, Jaron. So a poor pass there. Almost an opportunity for Chaparral, but looks like they're going to be offsides.
So gust of wind just came through. Coach has put it on some extra layers. It's kind of a little chilly.
Extra layers, Jaron. You got anything?
I do not.
Might have to huddle around a camera in about a second. Maybe a pizza box. That'll work too. So the Raiders up 6 goals, trying to tack on to the lead. Here's Sam Stern with it. Trying to make something happen. We want Sam Stern to put a goal in. We want the Raiders in general to put a goal in. Anybody. But it would just be special if Sam Stern put it in. Extra special, as Jack Face says at Raider Sports Network. So Chaparral now. Here's an opportunity. The shot. What a save. Jackson White shot. Score. Chaparral gets on the board. 6-1 there. Nobody there to prevent the rebound, and it'll be 6-1 now.
I think Coach is a little upset that we didn't get the shutout, but that was a great goal. Had the save, just no defensive help. Nothing you can really do on that one.
So you have to hand it to Chaparral there, Jaron. They're still playing strong here, and the second half down 6 goals. They get on the board, 6-1 now.
And a man down, you got to remember that.
Just unfortunate for the keepers of this team, Jackson White and Trey Tomlin, trying to pitch a shutout. So close, Jaron, 6 minutes away from it, but a great game from both of those guys, Jackson White and Trey Tomlin. 6-1 Raiders. We've seen goals tonight, Jaron. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's been a lot of them, but we've seen goals from 2 from Luke Galon, 2 from Braden Murphy.
JP Pack got one in there.
1 from JP Pack, and who was the other one from?
1 from Hilt.
Eli Hilt, yep. No, it was his brother,
the
Daniel
little
Hilt.
brother.
It was Daniel Hilt. So 6 goals already for the Raiders, and 1 now for Chaparral. The score is 6-1. Nice little move there from the Chaparral player. He's thrown down, though. Jonah Montgomery with it. Montgomery getting pushed around a little bit. Staying up on his feet. Driven ball, trying to get Brendan O'Toole. Going to go out for a Chaparral throw.
More wind comes in here, but not really helping any team as there's a crosswind. Opportunity here on the left side.
Here comes Brendan O'Toole. He's got Sam in the center. Try and find Sam Stern. Look at Brendan O'Toole taking it himself, and a pretty good shot there from Brendan O'Toole.
That was a great opportunity there.
The accuracy was on point. Maybe not enough power there, but a solid shot nonetheless. Sam Stern working hard, showing the hustle out there. He wants the ball. He wants the shot. He wants the goal. Let's see if he can get it. Look at Josh Wells out there working hard. Back to Hilt. Here comes Chaparral. Here comes Chaparral making, oh my goodness, what a move. Danny Varga, though, not giving an inch, Jaron.
Regis wanted that ball tipped on by the Chap defender, but it's going to be a throw-in.
Under 5 minutes now.
Yeah.
You're right, Jaron. 4 minutes.
20 seconds.
Starting to get a little chilly out here. Could use a sweatshirt. Could use a hand warmer. Anything at this point. We're hanging in there. Just like Chaparral's hanging in there, down 5 goals, but just about out of this one. Robbie Sternum making a nice play there. Chaparral, nice ball. Driven away there by Jordan Madero. Here comes Sam Stern. Look at him go. The wheels. Sam Stern. He wants it right back. Here he goes. Sam Stern. Sam Stern. Sam Stern. Oh, my goodness, Sam Stern. What a chance. Look at that hustle, though. Sam Stern making it work on both sides of the ball. Little give and go pass there. Varga, nice play. See if they can find. Look at that ball. Wells wants it. O'Toole's got it. See if he can make a nice pass. Here he goes. It's Hilt. Daniel Hilt. He's already got 1 in this game. Oh, look at that move by Daniel Hilt. He's got man open. Sam Stern wide open in the center. Get it to Sam Stern. Shot there. Oh, my goodness. Just off Jonah Montgomery.
That ball was going in, but
Jonah with a little save there for the other team.
yeah,
but
what a save, man.
Jonah Montgomery.
Almost found another keeper on the field right there.
Jonah Montgomery. So the Raiders up 6-1. Comfortable margin. Comfortable lead now. Getting into Brendan O'Toole. Sam Stern wants it. See if he can get it. It's popped up there. Madero now. Montgomery. A lot of M's now, Jaron. Madero, Montgomery. A lot of them.
A lot of tongue twisters
A lot
tonight.
of tongue twisters, that's right. Luckily, we have one name on this Chaparral Wolverines name we haven't had to pronounce too much tonight. Matthew Broso. He's a tough one. His brother, Alexander Broso, the two captains of this team. They're both very good players. We already had one of them score the goal tonight.
Yeah, it's just really hard to point him out, though. Like we said, the numbers on the back of Chap, you can't really see him at all.
It was 11, I think. Alexander Broso, the captain, the older of the brothers, that scored the goal for Chaparral. Look at the ball there for Brendan O'Toole. Look at his speed. Here he comes. And a nice little kick save there, a clearance by the keeper, Colton Henderson. So Denny Varga now going to let it roll to the keeper, Jackson White. Just approaching 2 minutes.
Yep. Slowing it down, the Raiders are. The whole tone of this game, I think both teams know what the outcome's going to be. Still putting in a little effort, but saving some energy for the night.
So just over a minute left. We'll see if Sam Stern can get more action. We want him to score. We want him to shoot. Despite this score, we want him to get out there and make some plays. He's done a great job. We want tacos, as Jack Fate says. Raiders got numbers. Look at the driven ball there.
Maybe a little too much power on that, but again, not as many opportunities in the last 10 minutes of this game, but there was a span of 15 minutes where the Raiders just looked unstoppable.
So, Jaron, as we approach 1 minute in this game left to go, the Raiders are going to go undefeated. They're going to move to 3 wins, 1 tie, and 0 losses. They got an upcoming schedule. They got Mountain Vista next, back here at Regis Jesuit High School at Luke Hillog Stadium. Then we got Ponderosa at that nice little Echo Park Stadium. And then, Jaron, it's our Jesuit Classic. So we have Gonzaga and Rockhurst, the teams the Raiders will play this year in this year's Jesuit Classic. If you don't know, the Jesuit Classic is bringing together all these high schools, Jesuit high schools. So you've got Gonzaga, you've got Rockhurst, all these amazing schools come together for one tournament. It's a fun one, Jaron. It's so much fun. Every year a different city hosts it. So much fun. We can't wait this year. This year it's going to be in Washington, D.C., so all these varsity players able to travel out there. 30 seconds. See if they can make the pass. Here's Daniel. Here's Daniel Hilt. Shot. Score! Daniel Hilt, his second of the game. Tacking on there. 7-1 Raiders.
There
Just
it is.
relentless. There it is, Jaron. What do we have?
We got some tacos there.
That's what we got, baby. So we'll be stopping at Taco Bell on the way home. Me and Jaron Johnson. Catch us there tonight. Party tonight, 7-1 Raiders. Closing out this game, as we said, going to move to 3 wins, 1 tie, and 0 losses. So undefeated through 4 games are this Regis Jesuit Raiders team playing another phenomenal game, scoring 14 goals in their last 2 games and only giving up 1 goal. So you got to love the effort on both sides of the ball, Jaron, offense and defense. Tremendous games played from these teams against Ponderosa and now Chaparral.
Yeah,
it was Legend. Legend was the game last
game.
week, 7-0. So Legend and Chaparral, 2 just beatdowns for this Raiders team as we wind down to the waning few seconds of this game. 3, 2, 1, and Raiders winning another game as time expires. 7-1 the score in this one. Plenty of goals from all these guys. We saw 2 from Luke Alon. We saw 2 from Braden Murphy. We saw 2 from Daniel Hilt. And where was the last one, Jaron?
JP Pack.
JP Pack, baby. So 7 goals for the Raiders. 7-1 was the score. Raiders moved to 3 wins, 1 tie, and 0 losses, an undefeated start to the season, as we mentioned. So great job by the Raiders. My team tonight, the Raider Sports Network, headed by myself, Jake Stewart. My amazing and talented color man, Jaron Johnson. He runs a YouTube page. You got to check it out. Jaron Johnson Outdoors. He's a fisherman. He's great. Patrick Carlson, the producer. He's also done cameraman tonight. He does everything. He does everything for us. And Jack Fate, just a great cameraman. He's getting his wisdom teeth out tomorrow. So great job by Jack Fate. He's going to show up tomorrow. be cameraman for us to the football game. So our next televised broadcast is tomorrow. NFHS Network, Regis Jesuit on our homecoming special, taking on Mullen football team, looking to go to an undefeated start just like this soccer team. So great job by the Raiders start to this sports season. Thanks for tuning in with us on our RGHS broadcast, NFHS. Thank you. Good night.